Lysenko, who is the spokesman for anti-terrorist operation, with latest news about the zone of conflict, the situation on the border and in Ukrainian cities. Good afternoon, dear colleagues. As instructed by the President of Ukraine, the state concern Ukroboronprom continues to repair a huge number of armored machinery, and the most powerful enterprises of the concern are taking part in this, in particular Lviv, Kyiv, Mykolaiv, Kharkiv, and Zhytomyr armored machinery plants, and they are being restored and modernized to fit the needs of the Ukrainian army. By the end of 2014, the aggregate amount of money spent for this is 230 million hryvnia, and a specifically commissioned to work for 12 million hryvnia was also the state enterprise Shepetivka repair plant that is specialized on the repairs of missile and artillery equipment, armament of the state. The Ukrainian warriors will get self-propelled howitzers and moving reconnaissance points. Also, the specialists of the Kharkiv car plant will work on this, and the amount is almost 5 million hryvnia. The cooperation between the Ukrainian army and volunteers is being reinforced and strengthened. In Kharkiv border detachment, where they now are working on the borderline, the volunteers have helped to dig trenches and install engineering equipment. In the east of Ukraine, the regime of silence is continuing to work. Over the last 24 hours, the Ukrainian military have not sustained losses as killed or wounded. However, there are some cases of violation of the regime of silence on the part of the terrorists. The biggest number of clashes was detected next to the Donetsk airport. The terrorists have 9 times provoked the Ukrainians, and once they attacked the Ukrainian positions using grenade launchers, sniper, and small rifle arms, small firearms. Their attack was repelled. Besides, they have shelled from mortars and grenade launchers the positions of Ukrainian military next to Debaltseve and also next to the village of Granitne, Volnovakha district, and village of Nikishine, Shakhtarsk district, Donetsk region. In the vicinity of Bakhmutivka highway, the terrorists have shelled from artillery and mortars the positions of anti-terrorist operation forces in the vicinity of settlement Frunze, from mortars in the vicinity of the village of Krimske, and from the armored personal vehicles in the vicinity of Slovyano-Serbsk, Luhansk region. In Luhansk, in the vicinity of Luhansk, where there was also the activity of gunmen next to the city of Shastya, where the enemy have shelled our positions from mortars and fired from small firearms. The continuing cases of desertment. Well, the bandits are continuing to desert their armed groupings, and in Shirokine, 10 local gunmen have left their positions because they were not paid money. The units of the State Border Service continue to protect the Ukrainian-Russian border and also the administrative boundary with the temporarily occupied Autonomous Republic of Crimea. There were no shellings over the 24 hours. Yesterday, the border guards have again detected the use of drones, twice over Mariupol and once in the direction of Velika Novosilka-Uspenivka. In the terrorist milieu among the field commanders of the so-called DNR, the dissatisfaction of with the actions of Alexander Zakharenchenko is continuing to grow. They think that he personally does the Russian controls Russian money. And it is yesterday the territory of Ukraine was entered by the 10th Russian humanitarian convoy, and the leadership of the gunmen said that in 7 hours all the 190 trucks of the convoy came back to Russia. So this means mathematically that terrorists were able to unload the 20-ton truck within 2 minutes 21 seconds on average. At the same time, other countries are providing help to Donbass in a legal way. On the 19th of December, 40 trucks from the Polish Republic with humanitarian help for IDPs came to Kharkiv, and the officers of the group of coordination of civil and military cooperation have visited children who are being cared for in the Center of Social and Psychological Rehabilitation of Children in Slovyansk. The Ukrainian military have given to kids candy and also toys, books, clothes and foods that were collected by school children and teachers of school number 92 in Kiev. The head of the European Council, Donald Tusk, in the interview to Polish radio, said that Ukraine can get financial help to the tune of 2 billion euro from EU, USA, Canada, and IMF by the end of the year. And also, Petro Poroshenko talked on the phone to Joseph Biden. No questions today. Thank you very much. And next briefing